If I started playing guitar just like this, I won't be called any guitarist. Probably because I don't even know the lyrics. And that's what people are saying about a certain president, that if an arrogant fool is handed with this much power, he ain't going to make any nation better, but instead he is just going to worsen the conditions for other nation. So welcome back guys to another episode of Ayush Coinverse. In this video, we are going to know about what actually are tariffs, how Trump has applied all these tariffs towards different nations, and how have all these nations retaliated towards Trump. So, if you are interested in content regarding crypto, dropshipping, mining, trading, or faceless content creation, you can just subscribe to Ayush Coinverse because it is the most legit and reliable channel in the YouTube, because here we grow together and we are really close to 50 subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you are watching it. So first of all, a special shout out to Lakshay because we are running a special shout out series, and you can also get a shout out if you are commenting, and the comment should be just in civil code of conduct. It could be anything. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So what exactly are tariffs and why are they so important? See, tariffs are the taxes imposed on goods when they are imported into a country. See, these are really very necessary and important, and I am going to explain you why tariffs are this important by a simple example. If you love and play football, then you must have a jersey of your own. And if you are able to get it in $50, are you really going to spend 100? No. Yes, you ain't going to do that. And that was the major hurdle for US. Even after applying the tariffs, the US product was a lot expensive as compared to the Indian or the Chinese product. For example, if this t-shirt, even after the tariff, is for $50 and the US one is for $70, which one are you going to buy? Obviously $50, because it is the human psychology which tends human to bend over to the cheaper prices, and sometimes they even compromise with the quality. So that was the exact same scenario in US. People were tending or basically leaning towards products from different nations, which was affecting the industrialization in US, and that's why Trump decided to increase the tariff this vigorously. But the way he did it was absolutely wrong. As you can see the chart here are some of the countries and the tariff rate mentioned for particular countries. So what are they? And I know a certain number or a certain country is catching your eye right now, and that is China with 145% tariff. But we are going to talk about it in the later video, in the later part of the video. So the countries are, see, for globally it is 10% except Canada and Mexico because they are neighboring countries, of course. See, for Canada and Mexico it is 25%. Countries importing Venezuelan oil, it is also 25%. And for countries like Vietnam and Myanmar, it is 44 to 50%. There is a huge tariff, you can see, if you are not including the China one, of course. For South Africa, it is 31%. European Union, it is proposed 25%, but who knows what is going to happen, because you know that Europeans are really very strong. Steel and aluminium all over the countries, it is 25%. Automobiles and auto parts, again 25%. So here was the basic table you can see, and now you have basic idea how much taxation or tariff Trump has applied to different countries. So without wasting any time, let's get into the main topic: US versus China. So what actually went wrong between China and USA? See, initially USA imposed a total tariff of 34% on China, and China, being a strong country, also retaliated with the same price, and the Cold War began. And like this, as we know right now, both sides have imposed tariff of 145%, which is really very massive. That means probably they aren't going to trade anything right now, as of now, as I can say right now. So, who actually was at fault in this moment or in this situation? See, I usually don't support China, but in this moment and in this situation, I have to support them. Because if you see, Trump never had a bad aim or ambition or even intention, but the way he implemented his plan was brutal, and China has faced it brilliantly. I believe that if China is able to maintain their economy without even having trade with USA, and I believe so that they would be able to do that, it would be brilliant and it would be a lesson for USA not to believe that any country is smaller or weak than them. There are countries who can reply back, and there are countries who cannot be suppressed by their money. So that is a lesson for USA, and I believe that this Cold War is going to continue. Talking about other countries are totally fine, but what happened to our own motherland, India? What are the taxations and tariffs for India? See, India basically faced reciprocal tariff of 27% in addition to the 10% baseline duty. The affected sectors were gems, jewelries, medical devices, textiles, pharmaceuticals, and automobiles. And there were other economic impact as well. See, the major economical impact is going to be, I am not saying this, these are the estimations by the analysts. They have estimated a loss of $7 billion annually, and that's not a good thing for India for sure. And if you can say the macroeconomic effects, first of all, it is GDP growth and export decline you can see. And what are the ways how we can overcome this type of situation? And the answer itself is strategic responses. Basically, we have export diversification. We have different countries to do our trade with. We are not only dependent on US for our basic trades. But yes, I have to agree that this has affected India a lot, and I believe that India should be more and more independent so that we can feel more secure and the prices are more stable. And the other thing is trade negotiation. We can also negotiate with US. As you can see, India has not at all retaliated with US or had any complaints regarding the tariff, which has resulted in, you can say, basically not a relief, but a kind of relief for India, as the tariff has been, as far as I know, has been reduced by a little margin. So these were the basic points I had to discuss, and the industry specific impacts were steel and aluminium, and that is, I don't know why, all for generally for all the countries has faced 25% tariff on it. So yes, that was for today's video. Do let me know what your things or what. At last, what I was trying to conclude is that India has to become economically more stronger than any of the nation so that we cannot be repressed. We can do this by some simple margins, as we have discussed that we can really diversify our trade, which is right now also very much good in implementation. And yes, I know that people are going to say that we have a diverse trade, that, but I believe it could be improved. So for today's video, all I have to say is that the way USA and Trump conducted all these tariff stuff was literally very brutal and wrong, and I do not support Trump in this. See, it is not always that your intention and emotion or ambition matters. It's also about implementation, how you are going to implement your strategy, and the way US has done it is absolutely wrong.